think we've all been, heavily impacted from high energy prices.
I have a pickup truck that I pretty much have to drive for my work and construction, and it's killing me.
I've tried to drive less and less since it spiked this summer, and I'm not really sure if it's going to stay low.
Well, energy is referred to as the lifeblood of the economy because it simply is. Oil, coal, natural gas, nuclear power, these are the things that fuel our cars, our homes, our businesses.
It's because of the enormous amount of energy that we use that allows us to use technology and expand human knowledge and do all the things that we couldn't do in the absence of energy.
Without these types of energy being affordable and reliable, it makes it more difficult for us to prosper.
One of the principal things that we could do in this country to improve our energy situation is to increase domestic production of energy.
We have plenty of oil and natural gas in this country. We just have for years and years been prohibited from even looking.
The biggest thing the government could do to help the average American and American business and America's future is release its supplies of energy that it's been sitting on for decades.
We expanded energy production to the other parts of the Gulf, to the east and west coasts here, where we know there's oil. Indeed, good jobs will follow.
There's no reason for people to be hurting and worrying about paying for their heating bill in this country of plenty when we've got the energy in the ground, but government policies won't let them use it.
I think if we have more offshore drilling in the United States, outside of just the Gulf of Mexico, you're going to put more people to work in this country.
Drilling offshore and these kinds of things would help create jobs and stimulate the economy.
Offshore drilling would create a lot of jobs, especially at a time in our economy where, there's a lot of people without jobs.
The price of oil reached its peak in July of this year at about $140 a barrel and has climbed precipitously down ever since. We're in a mid-$50 barrel oil right now, and there's several factors. People are driving less. People saw the price as high as it was and changed their habits, quite literally.
Well, I think gas prices have dropped for several reasons. I think one is we lifted the offshore oil drilling ban, and that kind of opened things up in terms of hope that there's going to be more supply. A second thing is there's just been a less amount of demand. People are conserving. People aren't traveling as much.
The demand is not there anymore. People have tightened their belts up because of rising gas prices.
What's going on is the economy is causing people to spend less. They're traveling less, they're buying less gas, maybe they're taking more public transportation, and it's the supply-demand equation.
Will prices continue to drop? Perhaps, but the long-term trends point to, again, returning to an increase in prices.
The real moral dilemma for the United States is that we've been sitting on our hands on our own energy supplies, as witnessed by ANWR and the OCS and oil shale, and not developing them and simply asking others around the world to deliver us affordable, abundant, reliable oil supplies. Those days are over. We're going to have to produce more of our own energy, and we've got the resource. That's the good news.
The debate is now. We have serious challenges ahead of us, and energy exploration and production at home is critical.